Hello everyone, it's Graham from Lakeside, and as it's absolutely tipping it down outside, that's obviously curtailed my outside activities today, which I don't mind, to be honest. I thought I would do a little experiment. It's been sort of playing on my mind for a few days, and the experiment really is to do with my Deltic, and as a lot of you have seen in the previous videos I've done for the Deltic, I fitted the EM2 speaker in the fuel tanks underneath, and I got a Legomanbiffo sound decoder. Now I have still the Southwest Digital decoder sitting here with their rendition of the Deltic on, which I may get reblown for a different loco. So what I thought I'd do, just out of interest, is to play the two side by side. Well, not side by side, but one after the other, and see if there is a noticeable difference between the two using this new EM2 speaker. Now, the Southwest Digital decoder I've only heard with the bass reflex speaker, which I had in here originally. So I don't know what this one's going to sound like. Obviously I know and you know what this one sounds like, but we'll play them both together anyway. So what I'll do, I'll pop in the Southwest Digital decoder first. Now luckily I kept the coding on my ECOS, so I didn't have to recode it or anything. So let's pop this on the rolling road. Let's see what happens. Now all I've done, I've set the rolling road up for the wheel dimensions for this. I haven't had a chance to pop this in and see for myself what it sounds like, so you and I are gonna hear it for the first time going through the EM2 speaker, and then we'll take that decoder out and pop this one in and see if there's any difference, any noticeable. This is not going to be a judgment day for Legomanbiffo or Southwest Digital. I'm not going to slag them off or merit them in any way. All I want to do is to find out if there's any difference, and if so, which is the better. I've deliberately given the camera a fair distance between me and the camera, so you're not going to get the full blast in your ears. It'll still be quite loud because of the front facing mic, but it's not going to be as loud as if I was close up. Okay, so let's give it a go. What I will also do, if I can find it, the previous clip I had of the Southwest Digital decoder running through the bass reflex speaker as another example. As I say, it's not meant to be an experiment in a laboratory where I'm testing everything. It's on a rolling road, it's in the kitchen here, so it's above the track, but at least all the conditions will be the same for both decoders, and that's really the best I can hope for. So here we go. If I can remember which one it is, I think it's this one. Right, and all I'm going to do, I'm just going to play the main basic sounds. I'm not going to play all the horns and buffer clanging and everything else. It's just going to be the main sound. What I will say though is that both these decoders are ESU version 4s. DC kits or Legomanbiffo have a system on their decoders which is called drive lock, which means that you can break the loco and many other things as well. And Southwest Digital, they have a thing called U-drive, so they have both got these additional functions over and above the basic sounds. So let's switch on and see what happens. Hopefully something will happen. tell immediately that's quite different from the bass reflex speaker. So I'll put it up to 50%. That's at 100% now. And then knock it back down. So that's now gone back down to idling. Actually, I will play the horns, might as well. So this is horn 1 and horn 2. Right, okay, let's close that down. Okay, so that's Southwest Digital. It didn't actually sound too bad, certainly a lot better than it did with the bass reflex speaker. So let's take this off. This is only going to be a short video. I'm just interested out of curiosity rather than anything else, to see if there is any major differences. Let's put that to one side. Now this is the Legomanbiffo decoder going on. Assuming I can line it up. Doesn't feel right. That's more like it, I think. Right, hopefully that's in, so let's choose that one. So this is now Southwest, DC Kits Legomanbiffo. Well, immediately that's much lower, much more bassy. That's an immediate effect. To my ears, that's much more pleasantly sounding than a big diesel Deltic. So let's take it up to 50% like the other one. Automatic air brakes coming off. That's interesting. That's a much more gradual speed up, whereas the Southwest Digital that went up quite quickly. Now 100%. Okay, well that was interesting, for me anyway. I think I certainly prefer this sound from Legomanbiff. It sounds much deeper going through the same speaker. It just sounded right. Not that I'm an expert on Deltic sounds, but for me it sounded more pleasant, put it that way, for a Deltic. So I shall be keeping this one then, because there was an option of either putting this one back in if it sounded better, and getting that reblown, or vice versa. So I shall no doubt now have this one reblown, or get Ian Legomanbiff to send me the file and I'll reblow it here. So yeah, an interesting exercise, and what I will try and do is to find that clip and put it on the end of the video where it's this decoder, the Southwest digital decoder with the bass reflex speaker. That will then give you 3 different variants. Okay, that's about it for now. I say I don't want this to be a slugging off match between the two companies. It's not meant to be that. It was just a straightforward comparison as best I could do on my kitchen table on a rolling road. Not in the proper environment on the track, but at least it was a fair comparison given that it was the same environment, if you like, on the rolling road in the kitchen rather than on the track. Hope you found that interesting, and that's all it should be really, just a bit of interest and nothing more. So you can make your minds up yourselves, and I will speak to you later. So bye for now.